I'm back with another weekly vlog. If you're new here, hey, and if you're returning, hey girl. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button and let's get into this video. So this week is the week of my surgery. Today is Wednesday, March 30th, and my surgery is tomorrow on the 31st. So I'm a little bit nervous. I'm having a hysteroscopy, polypectomy, DNC, and that's because they found a small polyp in my uterus back in the end of December. It is now March, the end of March, so it could be there or it could be gone, but they just want to check and see. I could have done another SIS ultrasound to see if it was there, but because, you know, I was already booked for the surgery, may as well just go in there with the camera and see what you can see, because that's going to give you a better view once you're inside of the uterus, and you can see whatever else could be causing problems. So, and you know what they're going to do is, if the polyp is still there, they're going to remove it, send it to pathology, to the lab, make sure it's not cancerous, and they're going to do a curretage of my uterus, just for the cells and the lining of the uterus, just to make sure everything's good with that as well. So busy week. Yes, so I'm a little bit nervous about that, but my surgery is tomorrow morning. And also, you guys, this may be the last time y'all see my hair like this, because your girl is going back to the creamy crack. Like, I just can't help it. Like, I cannot deal with natural. Like, the blowouts don't last, the silk presses, it just don't last, and I'm not a hair person, so I have to have the patience and the skill to do hair, and that's not me. So I'm gonna just go back to something that fits my lifestyle, and that's okay. You know, that is okay. Like, hey, I love the natural, I love the relaxers, do what works best for you. You know, do what makes you feel confident, what makes you feel beautiful. Do what works best for you. So y'all, it is currently 11:30, 11:27, 11:30. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a makeup remover wipe and just freshen up. I already ate breakfast and cereal and stuff, and got the house clean, and right now I'm doing laundry. But this is just my facial spray called Hydration Happy Hydrating Face Mist. I had got that from, pretty sure, BoxyCharm. I don't go shopping for face stuff, so anything that I got face related is from a subscription box. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just freshen up my face, brush my teeth, because again, I just ate breakfast, and now it's time for lunch. Well, I didn't just eat breakfast, but you know what I mean. Like, after a few hours, I like to just freshen up my face and whatnot, because as you can see, I'm still in my pajama top. It's like that, one of those days, you know. And I've just been praying and knowing that, you know, whatever happens is in complete control of God, you know. Not of God, but by God. Whatever happens is in complete control. God is in control. So God is sovereign. And whatever happens during my surgery, he is in control. And I have to remind myself of that and meditate on that fact constantly. Like, hey, this is a routine surgery, but anything can happen. But also know who your Father is, know who your Savior is. And regardless of what happens at the end of the day, you are redeemed, you are loved, and you will be safe in the hands of the Father. And I just got to keep telling myself that. I'm not going to let fear control me. I'm not going to lay up all night researching what happens under anesthesia. Like, I'm done with that. I lost so much sleep this week, you guys. I'm not even going to lie. My husband will tell y'all, like, I have lost so much sleep due to, you know, getting myself worked up, fear of dying, and all type of stuff. And then, y'all, can we talk about it? What is the mess that's going on at the Oscars? Yes, y'all. So basically, that whole Will Smith situation, slapping Chris Rock, was some clown stuff. I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with me, and they're gonna disguise it as, oh, he was just protecting his wife. Girl, come here. stop. Just stop. Okay, just stop. That was ghetto. That was ghetto. That is not no protecting no way. I can say more, but I ain't about to say nothing about them people marriage, but you know, that was just ghetto to me. That was a whole clown circus. Like, because it overshadows your win. Nobody's talking about how you won your first Oscar. Everybody's talking about how you slapped somebody. Like, I just don't get it. Like, but you know, pray for them people. You know, you just gotta pray for them, keep them in prayers, because it gotta be something very egregious for my man to just go slap somebody. He ain't no weak man by no means, but you don't show your strength in slapping people. Like, you don't do that. You don't assault people. So anyways, I'm about to brush my teeth. This is did I show you guys my toothpaste? It's the Colgate Max Fresh toothpaste. Yeah. The Knockout. It gives this really minty aftertaste, which I ain't even gonna lie. It's a mint fusion, but I ain't even gonna lie, because y'all know, like, my teeth, my enamel, my sensitivity is on a whole nother level, because I think I still got like one cavity left. I have to book an appointment to see, but I'm just trying to get through this surgery, see if I'm still allowed to book an appointment. But you know, positive thoughts, you guys, positive thoughts. And I don't use this button. I like don't turn it on because my teeth are too sensitive, but I like it because it's longer. It's a longer toothbrush. So my mouth feels very minty and fresh. Again, I just wiped my face off with Neutrogena makeup remover wipes, even though I don't have no makeup. It's just like, I gotta get some more like washcloths. Not like a washcloth, because I'm tired of using my bath cloths for my face. So I have to go on Amazon and buy some more like cloths, you know. And so what I'm gonna do now is just tone my face with the Dickinson Hydrating Toner, which is alcohol free, and this is it. I got this off of Amazon. Well, the first time I had one, it was like a travel size, and I had got it from like Ipsy, and ever since then I was like in love with it. But my husband uses like the Neutrogena one. That's a good one as well. I like this one because it has like a rose water smell to it, and I know some people don't like that. They don't like smells with their facial products, but it's okay to me. And like my nose ring, everything I have to take out for surgery tomorrow, my ring. So I'm trying to remember like everything that I have to do to prepare for tomorrow. Then I have a 2 o'clock meeting today with my grandma's doctor. So I'm praying that goes well, like her results came back normal, and that we are going the direction that he is proud of. So after that, I just put on some Curology moisturizer. Let's do like 2 pumps. And then after I do my moisturizer, I just finish off with some sunscreen. And you guys, I have Neutrogena everything. Like I have Neutrogena this, Neutrogena that, and now I have like Neutrogena Ultra Sheer SPF 45. Now you have to be careful with this because it can leave a white film. So I just really dab it on my problem areas like my forehead, where I'm like very sensitive to hyperpigmentation, very prone to hyperpigmentation. So that's what I do. And then I like spread it around, especially my nose area, my chin, and then yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I wonder if I put you guys in front of me, would that be better? No, I like it when you guys are on the side. So yeah, and then that's pretty much what I do to like freshen up. And that's what I do like when I wash my face in the morning as well. And I just cleaned out my sink, so I'm like, so yeah, you guys, I'm about to actually start folding clothes. Today is laundry day. So if you know me, you know I do not like laundry, but we're gonna make something happen. So yeah, I'm gonna just put this in the trash. Like I said, I'm about to do some laundry, so fold some clothes. Today is laundry day. And if you know me, my husband, that's one thing, I can clean the whole house, y'all, but when it comes to laundry, that's just something I do not be wanting to do. And so, like, baby's struggling because he don't be having no clothes, so I gotta do better in that area. I gotta make a Goodwill box because some of these things are too small for my baby, my other baby, my little baby, my 5-year-old. So yeah, I know y'all see me. Alright y'all, so I'm back. I actually had a pretty busy day today. So last you saw me doing laundry, and then I picked my child up, and then I had a lot of meetings and appointments. So anyways, it's dinner time, dinner prep. So basically I'm going to be making, and I know y'all be like, oh, she always wears this shirt, but I am a housewife. I just, girl, I got so many of these shirts. But anyway, so as you can see, I'm making ribs. And then over there are my collard greens. They have started to turn colors, so basically I had them refrigerated too long, and it's time to cook those bad boys. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna be doing, so you can watch. I'm also doing my ribs in the crock pot. They come out really good, and with any ribs, it is important to take off the skin on the back, the fat on the back.
your back, suddenly you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. Ooh. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, telling you it ain't what I thought. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, 'cause I don't really like what I got, so I changed it bit by bit. It's not ungrateful, just being helpful for me and you. 'Cause we gotta go our own way, gotta go our own way, yeah. This was not a good stay, gotta go our own way. 'Cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me, yeah. I gotta go, I'll fly away to a new space. You know, I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me, yeah. I gotta go, I'll fly away to a new space. 'Cause gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. Sometimes.
So yeah, I'm about to cut these up and roll them and call it a day, y'all, because it's gonna take forever. Look. I am definitely not about to be doing all of these bags of collards. Like, I just can't. So I'm trying to do a big dinner, so when I have surgery tomorrow, they have enough food and, you know, whatnot to get by while I'm recovering for 24 to 48 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow morning. Love you.
Yeah, part of it is, but not all of it.
Ask me a question. Like the men do their husband. I mean, like the men do their wives.
I don't know about this type of scenario. This ain't no game. But you're gonna be fine.
But too long, probably.
And hopefully my husband can figure out a way to put this on our computer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's easier on an Android though. Ain't like I don't need iTunes or nothing.
They let my IV, my hammer, and I'm just waiting on the doctor and anesthesiologist already
I let them
spoke
lock all
with me.
your stuff
So
up
I'm
in the
just
locker,
waiting
so
on
I
the
didn't have
doctor,
to carry it
and he
around.
said it should be anything.
I let them lock your clothes
I don't want to use the word
stuff
simple.
up
It's
in
not
the
that simple
locker,
when you're in the OR.
so I don't have to carry it around.
My husband feels confident.
I don't need to
I
have to
feel
look
better.
all that around out the way.
I just, waiting
Then,
wanting
my name is Christina.
it to all go out so that I can go home to my family.
You have 30 seconds left because I ain't got enough space.
So I will talk to you guys when I get home. Hi my loves, I am just waking up and I know I look crazy. Yesterday was my surgery. I totally forgot to bring my camera. Again, when you're going to surgery early in the morning, you're not thinking about those things. My husband did film some of the waiting room clips and the, you know, me having the gown on and the cap on. So if he's able to upload that to the computer, hopefully I can insert some clips into this video and show you guys. But overall, I'm just still kind of tired. It's more nerve-wracking than you think it is, and that's mentally, because you know the anesthesiologist was very nice and kind. His name was Dr. Ellis, and he was saying, you know, it's more dangerous to drive than it is to be put under general anesthesia. And so he made me and my husband feel really calm. I had LMA, mask airway general anesthesia, so they didn't have to tube me, but they did put a mask, like a thing, over my face. I don't remember going out, lights out. I just remember, you know, the IV was on my hand. I still have the stuff here, and I was so nervous, you guys. I fasted for like 12 hours. You know, they say you could fast for like 8 hours. I fasted for like 12. I didn't drink no water. I was so scared to, you know, I used the restroom, but they catheterized me anyway when I was under surgery, in and out catheter. And, you know, so much anxiety makes you feel like you have to poop. I'm sorry if that's too much information, but, you know, you just get nervous. And it was more so, man, it was just more so mental than anything. I think I set myself up for it when I Google stuff and YouTube stuff, and oh, general anesthesia is a coma. And so I was Googling like a lot of stuff. I ain't even gonna lie, that really freaked me out, but I still wanted it to be over with. Now, I'm waiting on my doctor to give me a call back. They did give my husband, I'm looking at my dog, he's running around the yard. They did give my husband a brief update when I was under, saying that they did remove some soft tissue, but it did not say anything about the polyps. I don't know if the polyp was inside of the soft tissue or if it was gone, but they did scrape some stuff out of my uterus to send for testing. So I will be awaiting those results probably next week from pathology. And yeah, so it was a quick surgery. My husband and the doctor say literally 8 minutes. So as soon as they put me under, 8 minutes, boom, I'm done. And I woke up pretty quickly. So it is amazing what medical technology can do. Like, I just remember them rolling me to the operating room, and then like she said, okay, I'm gonna give you some. Well, before she went to the operating room, she came in the room that I was getting prepared in, and I had the IV in my hand. So she was like, all right, it's time. I'm going to go ahead and give you some medicine to make you relax and take the anxiousness away. And so as soon as she gave me the medicine, it started burning. Okay, so she said that was normal. She said it may start burning. So she had like the needle in, and I was like, oh my goodness. But then I felt like, you know, you just feel like, And so I went back, and then boom, I was out like a light. I don't know what happened. I just know, you know, they did had a pad between my legs, and I couldn't walk. When I got up, I was very bobby with it. I couldn't walk straight, so they had to hold me up, and my husband had to hold me. And this is just a testament of God's faithfulness in my life. Like, he is the rock that I stand on, you guys. Like, none of this is possible without God. And I had to keep ruminating in my mind that, and I had to keep reminding my heart that God is in control no matter the outcome. And I tell you, just stand firm on that, because at the end of the day, yeah, they're doctors, yeah, they're this, anything can happen, but God is sovereign over it all. And anything happens is for the best. His will is better than what we can ever imagine. So I told my husband, regardless if I make it out of here or not, God is sovereign, and it's his will ultimately, right? So, you know, those thoughts, and, you know, this just, when you have surgery, it just brings you back to this place of, what if I die, right? Do I have my affairs in order? You know, I did a video will just in case on my phone, because when was the last time I updated my will, right? When was the last time, you know, I gave my husband the life insurance policy information? Like, those things are important. And it's times like that that brings it out, because you don't want to wait to the last minute. And, you know, a lot of us, we wait to the last minute, and then things happen, and then we're creating, we have to lean on this and lean on that and get help here and get help there. have your affairs in order. If this didn't teach me anything, it's like have your affairs in order. And I actually want to, I want to start back working, just to get us higher to a place that, you know, I just think about these things, and, you know, my husband is so faithful and he is a great provider. But, you know, I want to do something. You know, of course, I'm a keeper at home, and when I moved here, I was working from home. So, of course, I'm not leaving the house. My house is my humble abode, okay? If I can work from home, that would be great. So, I'm going to start looking at some work from home jobs. Just something, you know, just get a little change here and there, to help out with like minor things. And God has really blessed me, my family, my son. I get to have another undeserved day with my family. You know, I was so anxious about what happens if this happens, and what happens if this complication happens, and what happens to Aiden. What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh my goodness. So I start freaking out, right? But it's all mental. It's all in here, and I know that my Heavenly Father got me. But while we're here on earth, let's get our affairs together. Let's get our affairs together. And I know I meant to go in no tyrant or no big old speech, but let this be a reminder to get your affairs in order. I want to know that if I was to leave this earth today, that my family would be taken care of. My family, you know, the church is there, all that, but no, my family would be taken care of. Anything that anyone else do for my family is just an additional plus for what they lost. But as far as me or my husband leaving this earth, I want to make sure that Aiden is taken good care of for the rest of his life. It says in Proverbs that a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. So we're not just storing up for our children here, but our children's grandchildren. So you want to be good stewards, and that's not to be lazy, complacent. Oh, don't run for money, don't search for money. I like what Dave Ramsey said about this. If you're in a career for 10 plus years and you never get promoted, that is a testament of you. That sucks. It's really impossible to not get promoted or not get a pay raise. So it's not about searching for money. It's just the chain of things is to go upward, not downwards. Upward mobility is the chain of things. And how are you going to leave an inheritance, as the Proverbs say, to your children's children if you ain't looking for opportunities to advance? So you got to have that balance. And most people that are telling you these things opposite of what financial gurus have said and to what the Bible has taught, look at the fruit of their lives. They're complacent, you know, not trying to knock anybody, but, you know, they don't have much. And all we need is in Christ ultimately. But as far as good stewardship, just model that of which the Bible has said. God has blessed many of his people being good stewards of what God has given us. And that's where I'm at in life. I want to be a good steward of not only the financial aspect, but of the time that God has given me. And what goes into time? Time, what they say, time is money. You make money during your time and you be a good steward of that. So what does that mean? Hey, we get to take family things. We get to help the needy, the poor. We get to donate to these certain organizations that we care about, and charities and all these things. Like, I have so much that I want to give. I have a love for the homeless. I have a love for the Cancer Institute. If you know me and my story, you will know why. You know, my real mom died of cancer. So I have a lot that I want to do, but you ain't gonna get to do these things without biblically and practically being a good steward and upward mobility in that. If you read the Bible, you see so many of God's faithful servants being blessed, and they didn't that's a phone call. I'm gonna have to go upstairs. They didn't squander what God has given them. They multiplied. God multiplied it, and they became a good steward of it. So you got to know where and what to do with what God has given you. And I'm going to just leave you on that tidbit. Let me see. To anybody that's watching, anybody that wants to be a better financial steward. There's so many programs out there, but I would encourage you to go to daveramsey.com and start the baby steps, because it really does work. And what I'm going to say is, we've had many setbacks. Becoming a caregiver, having my grandma move in, came with many of her expenses. You know, now she's in assisted living. Guess who has to pay for that? You know, the government does not pay for our life. They just don't. So there's always going to be something that comes up when you're married and you have a child, and you have a elderly grandparent that you have to take care of. And then guess what we want? Moving forward, if all this stuff goes well with my pathology reports and all of that, in the future, we want to bring in another baby. So, you know, if you do your research and they say how much a baby costs, you need like, a baby costs like $100,000 a year or something like that. We set aside for those things. You know, again, I'm not here to boast about finances or anything like that. But when it comes, one of the things when someone's, you know, on their deathbed or when they're going through a major thing, and I've been bedside a lot of people, and they'll say, if anything happened to me, you know, try to find the cheapest person to do a payment plan or something like that. And it in an already emotional state, when I lay on that bed, that ambulance card, that hospital, OR, whatever, I want to know that no matter what happens, and sorry, my eyes are low, y'all. They said general anesthesia is still in my system for 48 hours. But I want to know that that ain't what they worried about. Oh, you know, does she have a life insurance policy? I remember going through this with my mom. Does she have a life insurance? What we gonna do? We ain't got no money. People started creating GoFundMes. It just became a lot, right? And I was like, I was in college, you know, I was a child. I wasn't working. But now, when I lay on that hospital bed or that gurney, my husband knows, and I write it down for him. I say, here are the numbers and the context, and these are my wishes for Aiden. You know, he do. Because I want him to know that is taken care of by God the Father. And just like this surgery is taken care of by God the Father. And at the end of the day, that should be the least of his worries if something happened to me. Because he should be surrounded with those, his family, his friends, his loved ones. And he don't have to worry about people gathering up money, because he has the resources there. He's going to be able to do. You know, file a claim, whatever. You know, I lost my wife. And Lord willing, he is going to be set for life. Okay, he's going to be set for life, because we be a good steward, and we be a good steward with what we have now. You don't have to wait till you're a millionaire to be a good steward. I follow the Dave Ramsey plan. I believe in the baby steps, and I know that if you follow the path and invest, you will be a millionaire by 40 if you start early. But don't let 40 be the magic number. Even if you are already 40, you can still follow that plan. And right now, my husband is only 28 and I'm 30. So in 10 years, so you mean tell me in 10 years we ain't had no upward mobility? And I know setbacks come. But if you're being a good steward and you're being frugal, because it comes with frugal, you got to lay aside some things, okay? You got a subscription box. Do I really need that from Amazon? You know, you just, you know. But yeah, you guys, I thank you for following my journey throughout this surgery. Hopefully I'll do another update once I get some information back from the pathology. Hopefully it's not cancerous. That's my biggest thing, right? Hopefully it's not cancerous. Hopefully it's benign. And that we get to move forward. And guess what? I have a big goal for us. And like I said, I'm about to start looking for work from home jobs so that I can have a little bit more cushion in our play or side money, right? Because I want to start traveling more. It just gives me a refresh on what I want to do for my kid. What the memories I want to set in place for Aiden. Like, your mom loved you. And when I told Aiden last night, I said, hey, Aiden, I know you go to school. I know you like school. because when we first moved here, I was working. And so when I got paid every Friday, Aiden already knew. He was like, oh, mommy, we going to McDonald's. Kids are so sweet. But, so I said, hey, Aiden, what do you think about mommy starting to work from home again? What do you know, I like to get people's input. Like, hey, what do you think about that? I mean, I know it's not necessary. Is it a need? No. But it's something for me to do, right? I can bring in a little bit more income, right? Tackle some of these steps on the baby steps and get us smooth sailing. I love smooth sailing, don't we? But so yeah, so he was like, are we getting McDonald's? And me and my husband, we just started dying laughing, because it's like that was the signature that mommy got paid. I got paid, and it was like, because you know, a Happy Meal is like $3. Come on, don't even come for me. Oh, you working to get him McDonald's? That's wasteful, girl. Check your bank account and tell me what you wasting your money on, okay? Or why you ain't moving upward. But yeah, so it was cute, and you know, so we get to tackle more bills, we get to tackle more debt, we get to tackle things, you know, and pay off your car. I mean, all these loans, and pay that stuff off, man. Pay that stuff off. Because at the end of the day, that ain't your car. That's Capital One car, Santander car, whoever, Marine Federal car. That's somebody else's car if you don't pay it off, okay? You don't want that over your head all the time. I can't stand bills. I like to do paperless billing. I'm going on rabbit trail. Anyways, y'all. Get your affairs in order. That is the biggest thing I learned. And lean and trust on God. And I'm about to make me some cereal and milk and relax. I have a friend. Her name is Katie, if she's watching, bringing me over some lunch from my old church. Bringing me over some lunch for my family after our surgery. They're the best thing. You know, Katie is a really great friend. She's the one I love and care about. So yeah, I'm about to make some cereal, and I will catch you guys later. Love you.